So now we can start with this. I hope you understand about how to go about higher education overseas. That's one thing you have, and which is your academic, your past academics. Either it could be past academics, or it could be extracurricular activities, or it could be whatever you have. Could be finances as well. We now need to understand how to do everything. Everything, whatever you do, creates your own profile. A piece of paper also makes your profile strengthen. It strengthens your profile. Just a piece of paper also. Whatever, it could be extracurricular activities paper as well. So, yes, we would be talking about how and what you need to do. See, there are a lot of countries, like if we talk about America, England, Canada, Asia Pacific countries like Australia, New Zealand, even European countries also a very good option for the students who want to study there. It's a very good option, even European countries, Schengen countries. Now, you need to choose two things. One, what is your target? What is your goal? Do you have the goal of see, there are some couple of goals, in fact, you have in your life. Down the line, 10 years, what actually you are going to be. Accordingly, if you can just chalk out your own plan of 10 years, yes, your target is that. After 10 years, what you want to be. And then as per that particular target, or planned target rather, you can choose your program. Now comes to the country. Which country you should go to? Depending upon the program and finances and post-study options, generally students choose which country they should look at. So there are two things you have to choose. One, program, and the second one is country. Yeah. When it comes to the choosing college, university, means finally which institutions you should choose to apply. You might choose, let's say you can enlist a kind of, for an example, if I talk about Canada at this moment, Canada, will give you a lot of options. In it's all 10 provinces. Ontario is the best option in general, has been considered as, because it has a lot of, it's a good populated state. Toronto, which is the internationally recognized and international, kind of international business hub. Just hold on. Yeah, so if you talk about, a country, let's say we were talking about Canada. Yeah. If you talk about Canada, Canada has a lot of things to understand about, and then you can choose over. Today, yeah. So today, the Canada has, got a lot of things, like, let's say, multicultural activities there. You find, a kind of global activities there in Canada. So you need to understand what kind of job prospects you have post-study, what kind of prospects you have in two terms. One, getting a job. Two, whether there is a permanent residency options available. Sometimes students also think about getting into that country, study there, do their job, and then get into permanent residency. So do you have to understand these all small factors for which you might consider somebody, some professional consultant who can help you out in that. As Credila helps you out in getting the finances done for your study, in the same fashion, even Raya also helps you out in getting your study options available. What all options are available? How to get into get into a college, means like your admissions and everything. So this could be organized by Raya. Anyway, so that kind of a professional consultancy you need to go to and understand what all small steps you need to take on. Let's say at this moment the slide on your screen shows that what is known as a first class education. It's a multicultural country. It's a 4 spectacular seasons and a safe, clean environment and no pollution. Pollution-less country. Are you considering a country which is a pollution-less? Are you considering a country which is multicultural country? Are you are you considering a country which has world-class institutions? You should consider those countries which is known for their academic excellence, not only in the classroom but also through research. You should check out the country which has, see, there are two things in life in any country which is taken into consideration at the top. One is education, second one is no doubt healthcare. Education and healthcare both should be hand in hand. So you must understand whether that country has a very good condition of healthcare system. You should also understand what is the situation of on-campus and off-campus jobs, both. You may also, like, since we are in India, so we need to understand what kind of tuition fees they have. What is the living cost there? Since we are talking about Canada, just an example, so we can talk about the education, what kind of education Canada is giving today. For example, I'll give you, if you study there after 10+2, if a student studies in Canada for 2 years, she gets 3 more years open work permit. Wow, that's great. If you are getting, let's say, 2 years study and post-study, if you get 3 years work permit, I think that's fantastic. Within the next 5 years, you would be able to settle yourself in Canada, and finally, you would be able to land up. You would have a greater chance to land up with your permanent residency. So that's the kind of scenario we need to look at while considering any country you talk about. You talk about America, you talk about UK, you talk about New Zealand, you talk about Australia, Ireland, Singapore even. If you talk about Singapore also, you need to understand what are you going to do, what is your long-term plan, whether you would be coming back after studying there in Singapore for 2 years or 1 year. If you are not coming back, what are you going to do in Singapore? You need to create your long-term plan, 5 years plan, 4 years plan, and 10 years plan. Accordingly, you need to look at the country. If you talk about Canada, it offers graduates, which is bachelor's program. In India, it is graduate or bachelor's. There, it is postgraduate or master's program. So you need to understand, okay, fine. If I talk about Canada, since we are talking about Canada, we can check out what kind of policies are available in Canada. In general, there are three types of colleges, but we should consider only two types of. Those are universities, proper universities, and there are community colleges. In general, a lot of community colleges have come up to an international category. They are internationally recognized. Not only recognized, but they have been doing a lot of jobs, a lot of things with the international community. Those community colleges. Actually, community colleges in Canada, either or anywhere across the world, were created just because they wanted to develop their own local community. But today, the scenario is different. Now, they are undoubtedly developing their community, but they are taking a lot of international students and they are providing a great opportunity to students. Even on-campus jobs are available. Yeah, on-campus jobs. So you can talk about universities, you can talk about community colleges, right? And then, in general, from India, frankly speaking, a lot of students are going to community colleges. Today, Canada has, they have started some FPP system wherein I hope 42, 43 colleges are participating in this particular program, which is FPP colleges, and where RIA gets admission for you. Even Credila also takes the credit of financing students who are going to community colleges and universities. So they have been well recognizing it, and then they are financing the students also. So Canada has today a lot of opportunities, on-campus jobs, off-campus jobs, community colleges, universities, a lot of things. Even 1 year programs, 2 years programs, 3 years programs are available. And after 2 years, after 1 year, you get a certain years to fill up the, let's say you are spending in 2 years, if you are spending, if the student goes in Canada and spends 20 lakh rupees, for an example, so they, even parents also must understand if he is spending 20 lakh rupees, whether he is going to get back that 20 lakh rupees finally down the line 2, 3, 4 years. Yes, Canada gives this opportunity. If the student is straight smart, he would get into a job and give that money back to their parents. That's for sure. It does that. And it works like this. A lot of students are working. Yeah, they are working. They're doing a lot of jobs. They're doing a great, their best I can say. Even part-time students are also studying there, full-time students, a lot of, anyway. So, yeah, and as far as the programs are concerned, in Canada, you get IT, engineering, biosciences, management, vocational studies, hospitality, pure sciences are available, architecture available, law, hospitality. Now you get even nursing programs also. Even you get nursing programs. A lot of demand is there in nursing programs, in educational programs, humanities programs. A lot of programs are there. You need to understand which program actually you are going to choose, and then finally why Canada for you. Yeah. So Canada has a lot of benefits anyway. Great. How generally a professional helps you out in? What a professional helps you out in? You need to understand there are some couple of topics, there are a couple of points you must talk about. You must enlist in your system. How do you be coming to know that which university suits your program? Sometimes universities also have scholarships. Yes, scholarships are available. But we need to understand, the students, the parents need to understand which all universities have scholarships. Which all universities or colleges or institutions have a very good research tie-ups and industry tie-ups through which generally scholarships are given to. So you need to understand that also. And here you might require a very professional guidance. Now when you have decided on country, when you have decided on programs, so finally, and then you have to decide upon the kind of institutions you are going to, then you come down to documentation part. How to get into documentation part, whether you need statement of purpose, how to get that thing done, what all things are to be written in statement of purpose, for which university, for which college, whether essays are required in your program by the particular university you are applying to, how many letter of recommendations you require. There are 3 letter of recommendations in general in USA, but in Canada it might not be required by all the institutions. So you need to understand these all. Sometimes your extracurricular activities, your social activities, your other activities, other academic activities also make you enjoy the benefit of scholarship. Yes, trust me, whatever you have done in your life, which is positive, each and every positive aspect of your life, positive activities of your life will make your profile better and get you in a better school with a better possibility of getting scholarships. Trust me. And that's what it's happening. If you go to USA, if I talk about, let's say we talk about American universities and colleges, American universities have a lot of scholarships. But we need to prepare ourselves for US universities, let's say, 1.5 years back. We need to start 1.5 years back for USC university, for American university. You need to write GRE, GMAT, SAT, TOEFL, either or IELTS also being recommended. So you need to understand, you need to prepare yourself for 5 months, 6 months, and then starting from October only, you're going to start applying to the university. Universities in America have their deadlines starting from 1st of October only. 1st October, 15th October, and 1st November. This should be the first deadline for American universities if you are considering it. Yeah, that's very important. That's very important. And in case you are preparing yourself for American university, you start it, and if you are serious enough, you can get a very good scholarship too. Yeah, people have been getting a very good scholarship, even 80%, 90%, 100% sometimes, 50% sometimes. You don't know what kind of a scholarship you are going to get in which university. That's where Raya works out for you. And in case somehow you are not able to manage the finances, Credila is there, will work out for you. Yes. Then you need to learn about the applying to the universities. Again, I told you the kind of pieces of papers you need to provide for the admission. Right here, even after in general, American universities and Canadian universities recognize 16 years of education. They don't recognize 3 years of bachelor's, let's say BA 3 years, BCom 3 years, BBA 3 years in India. They don't, in general, they were not very used to. Today, they have started taking students even with 3 years of bachelor's program in India. They have started taking. So no worry about that part. If you have done your 3 years BA or 3 years BCom or 3 years bachelor, any bachelor's, you are still going to get into a very good university in America. So that's not a problem for you. Anyway, let's say how to finance your study. Financing your study is actually study abroad means you are going to pay in dollars. You're going to pay in euros. You're going to pay in pounds. So paying in pounds, if I talk about today, the the situation of Indian rupees, the kind of crisis for Indian rupees, is going to cost a lot of money to us, to any student, to any parent. It used to be 45, 47, 3 years back, 2.5 years back. Now it is 60 rupees per dollar. So that's everything, and everything has gone up when it is compared rather to Indian rupees. So how to finance your study? Well, Credila is one option, but I'm just trying to understand if in case you have to manage, anyway you have to manage. You have to make sure that whatever money you have, let's say there is a pocket. What does your pocket allow? How much? Let's say your pocket allows 100 rupees and you need 300 rupees to spend on your study for 2 years. How you will be managing it? Where are you going to manage it from? You might have fixed deposits, you might have. So you need to understand whether you would be able to manage it. Sometimes you should never take a lot of loans. Let's say Credila gives you a loan, but it doesn't mean that you can take 50 lakh rupees loan if your pocket does not allow somehow. You need to, if you are taking a loan, you have to repay. How to repay? That also has to be understand to you. You see, students and parents are responsible to take the to understand the whole financing, whole budgeting. And once you are able to understand those budgeting, then you can you can understand better, and you would not be able to flaw back somehow. For an example, if there is an American university where you are going to pay 8 lakh rupees per year. Now, in the next 2 years, what are you going to spend? You are almost going to spend not less than 25 lakh rupees. Living expenditure, your tuition fees, your to and fro going. Probably after 1 year, you will be coming here to meet your parents, your friends, everybody. So you'll be coming here to India. So everything not less than 25 lakh. Whether you have 25, if not 25 lakh, your pocket does not allow. How you are going to manage? Let's say you might have your some kitty kind of thing, fixed deposit. You could have PPF, that is Provident Fund loan, or public provident, something like this. You might have somewhere. Your parents might have somewhere. So you have to manage everything. Semester-wise fees you have to pay. Then after 6 months, your parents can pay just this much amount, and then after 6 months again your parents can pay this much. Still, if you get some problem in finance, then you can approach to Credila kind of financial institution. They are very helpful anyway, and they will do for you. They are definitely going to help you out. So, and yes, in case let's say you have just 20 lakh rupees to shell out from your pocket, just 20 lakh rupees. So you must understand while choosing the university or shortlisting the university, whether you should choose even 30, 35, 40 lakh rupees universities. No. Actually, one thing in general, I have seen students who understand one thing in their mind, that sometimes universities or colleges who charges a lot, who charges more, are better. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Sometimes a lot of universities are available with less charges, and they are top ranked universities. I'm not talking about only just ranking, which you generally consider through internet or somewhere else. There are universities or colleges who are credible enough to be in top rank, but they don't market themselves. So there are universities with less tuition fees. You can consider. Here you can, if your pocket is as such that you are not able to get into universities which charge a lot, you can then at that point in time, RIA comes into effect. RIA comes into your way, and there we can help you out which all universities are available to you. Yeah. So that's how the financial planning has to be done for you, for one study, for one student to study. And then, yeah, as per the deadlines, you need to understand the kind of scholarships are available. Because if you get, let's say, scholarship, I hope your financial problem is going to be almost solved anyhow. I have seen students who don't have very good profile, but they have got their scholarships. Yes, I have seen those. How to apply, where to apply, will make a difference. Trust me, will make a difference. Yeah. All right, great. So here, I hope that's good. How to, see Credila going to help you out, Raya going to help you out, and then how much loan you need to have. Maybe, generally in India, there is a saying that after 20 lakh, maximum 20 lakh rupees, you can get for education loan from any bank. But frankly speaking, Credila can give you more than 20 lakh rupees, even 30, even 40 lakh rupees, depending upon what kind of profile of the university you are going to. Yeah. So that option is available. Very easy, very doorstep system is available. And that's all. I hope you can enjoy your study abroad consideration. Yeah, I think we can talk about anything which you have like in your mind to ask, anything if you want to ask. Yes, we can talk about that too. Yeah, any response? All right, all right, all right. Is the question for an admission fall in of 2014 in US? Okay, there is a question. Let everybody understand. For an admission in fall of 2014 in US, when shall I need to show the financial capability in terms of liquid cash and bank? All right, there are for American studies, for American admission, we all must understand financial situations which are to be shown actually. Uh, at the time of admission, at the time of applying to the university, you have to show your financial capability through a bank certificate. This is one time. And the second time, you have to show your financial capability while applying for visa along with all the documents for visa. You would be going to American embassy, US embassy, and there you have to carry your original bank statement for the last 6 months, 6 months at least. So there are two, steps for showing your finances to USA admission process. I hope you understand. As bank certificate and two at the time of visa interview. That's done. Who is that? Excuse me. Somebody has come here. Okay, I have to reply a lot of things. Hi. He says hi. I've completed my BTech in I've completed my BTech in 2013 with the specialization ECE with 77%, with 90.8 in 10. Oh, very good profile. Thinking of doing MBA in finance from USA. I'm also thinking of doing CFA. Very good to help me to get admission. Currently, I'm placed at Nuclear Software course as software engineer. What is the minimum experience required to eligible for MBA in GMAT to be able to get admission in Ivy League colleges? All right. All right. Just 2 years will be enough to be considered given Ivy. Now you must start preparing for GMAT plus your full immediately and can apply to universities in October 2014 with almost 15 months. With almost 15 months, what? Oh, sorry. Almost. And then pursuing MBA in supply chain management. Can you please suggest which countries have good scope for recruiting people with supply chain management? Okay. USA and the UK. All are the best foreign admission counselors in Delhi. Of course. Raya. What if a student has a good application, good scores, and also an admission to a good university, but doesn't have access to any property or cash or any kind of collateral? Here, yeah, please. Yeah. Okay. So what should I do? Achha, okay. Shreya writes, I don't have extracurriculars. My only extracurricular is dancing. What are my chances? Wow, that's very good chances you have, Shreya. Very good chances you have. This is Shreya. Shreya, it's a very good chance you have. Now, Shreya again says, I'm applying for undergraduate courses. I'm in class 11. How much do academic grades and extracurriculars matter? Matters a lot. You should start building it now onwards. Yeah, Shreya. And then after Shreya, okay, it's the same, Shreya Kapoor. Alright. Ganesh asks question of financial. Is it okay to proceed with education loan alone without having any other funds? Yes, you can consider this. Yes, you can consider this. Ganesh again asks, I pretty much weak in financial quotient from middle class family. Do I have any sponsors from India? Is in progress. And I'll be late for call to run 30. Please advise. I don't think a sponsorship is a good idea to take on. Sorry. This is Big Rajan. I pretty much weekend. Okay, fine. I'm planning to get into Syracuse University. Do you have any idea about the reputation of university? MS is a very good university. Very good. Okay. Can you please give me the list of good colleges for MS in biomedical? Yes. Please contact us. We can give it to financial equivalent in terms of liquid fund. Admission fall to one in well. When shall I need to show the financial capability in terms of liquid cash and bank? Liquid cash and bank at the time of admission and then at the time of visa. When should I need to show the bank? That's fine. That's fine. Could you explain me the new letter of recommendation process? New letter of recommendation process. You need to ask your manager could you please explain me the new question? What is the average tuition fees plus average living expenditure? MBA from US. I know it varies from place to place and college to college. Be like, and what if I don't get a job in US? Do I have a chance to return back into any company here? Yes. Oh, very good chance. Is going to US for undergraduate program a good option? Very good option. Could you some answer my question? If I give GMAT in 2013 and apply to colleges after having 2-3 years, will there be any question raised by the admission committee? No. How many questions we have here? New letter. Okay, we have just. I need the details of new letter of recommendation. Okay, I just entered in my class 11th grade. Fine. I need to know the process of LOR. You can. How good is Singapore when budget is low? Very good, at least in Asian countries. I'm planning to do MS in US or Canada, which is best. Books. If you can prepare for GRE in US. LOR process. All right. About what? All right. I hope I have answered. I need the details of new letter of recommendation. Details of new recommendation letter. Please have a look at. Cannot give any details at this moment. How should I? Can you please give me some names of the good books which can give a complete learning to GMAT and JRE? Well, Kaplan, and Big Book. And I hope the questions are done. The questions are done. Could you please explain me the new letter of recommendation process? Same question. Yeah, it's done. All right, it's done. Hello. Yeah, then I hope we can say bye. If you have not any question at this moment, I'm planning to get into Syracuse. Do you have any idea about the? You have the same. No, I have already done that. No, I have just got some couple of questions. I'm pursuing BCom honors in my final year. I'm starting my preparation for CAT. Please guide me on how I should prepare myself besides attending a time-like institute. So since you are planning for CAT, you can check out the faculty there, whatever institute you consider, and then focus on self-study is finally the best option. Which is good group to take the CSE students in MS? Which is good group to take the CSE students in MS? Could not understand your question. All right. So since questions are coming, so I hope we can just 2-3 minutes more. Wait for Yeah, no questions are coming, so I hope. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being with us. And let's how Credila can help you out in getting finances. Yeah. Where should I? Hmm. Or you can. John. All right. You. John can. All right. I'm ending the webinar.